what happens to the body in the 24 hours post-death? Okay, so this is called the post-mortem interval, the time between when somebody dies and maybe when I pick them up, or maybe between death and cremation, or death and embalming, because embalming delays that decomposition process. But so in that 24 hours, given, right, the environment, things can either be just fine or go very, very, very wrong. So like I've had times where I've had someone who was found 2 days later, but they were in, a pretty controlled climate, a cool room, no big deal. But like the blood likes to settle. That's what we call livor mortis. So it settles to the bottom of the body. Also, given some more time and the conditions, it'll congeal and it becomes this kind of like jelly-like substance. And that's kind of icky, but it all depends. It's so variable. There's just no way to really say that there's a set thing that happens in 24 hours because it's all about the environment and the person. Are you afraid to die? I am not. I'm not afraid to die. In a practical side, I have lots of life insurance, so I'm sure my family will be fine. They would miss me, but I'm not. There's so many worse things than dying, right? There's so many sufferings that are worse than the release of death. I think just accepting fate and just letting life roll on, like death is that part of life, and maybe it's not even the end of life. I have to believe that there's something more as well. So no, I'm not afraid to die, not one bit. I could die tomorrow. And I'd be sad for my family who I leave behind and my friends and all you, but it'd be okay. The world would carry on as it does after every single person's death, and I'm not that special. There is something about the universality of death that everybody who's ever been in a history book, right, has done it. Every single person. And so why should I be so presumptuous that I'm the first one, or I should be scared when every single person you've ever read about in a book has also shuffled off their mortal coil and walked into eternity, and I should not be afraid of that either.